Dear viewers, welcome to my channel. A series of polls released this month indicate that the race between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump still appears to be a dead heat less than 4 weeks before the election. 3 new polls show Harris either tied with Trump or maintaining a narrow lead. Trump and Harris are tied at 48% in another NBC survey of enlisted electors delivered Sunday, while ABC and Ipsos show Harris with a 48% advantage among likely citizens, inside the ABC survey's 2.5-point room for mistakes, a shift after both ABC and NBC showed Harris with an about important lead a month ago. A CBS YouGov poll released on Sunday found that Harris leads Trump by 48% among likely voters, which is slightly less than Harris's previous lead of 48% in the 7 battleground states. Despite the tightening of the race in recent weeks, other polls show the vice president having a larger lead. Harris is up 4 focuses more than Trump, 49% to 45%, in a financial expert Trust YouGov survey of likely citizens delivered Wednesday, subsequent to driving him by 49% to 46% in the Gatherings September 30 study. After leading Trump by 6 points in a Reuters Ipsos poll conducted from September 20 to 23, the vice president now leads Trump 46% to 43% in the 4-day poll that was completed on Monday. A New York Times Jack Siena poll released on Tuesday shows Harris leading Trump by 49% to 46%, marking the first time she has done so since July. Harris leads by 5 in Morning Counsel's week-by-week survey, additionally delivered Tuesday, reliable with her remaining in last week's Morning Counsel review. Harris was ahead in 3 surveys out a week ago. In a survey conducted by Emerson on October 3, the margins were 50% to 48%, 49% to 44% in a survey conducted by Susquehanna on October 2, and 3 points in a survey conducted by Economist YouGov on October 2, both of which were identical to the margins of the previous survey conducted by Economist YouGov on September 24. A Quinnipiac survey released on September 24, a New York Times Siena survey released on September 19, and a CNN SSRS survey released on September 24, all showed Trump and Harris tied, while virtually all other polls show Harris ahead. Harris has eradicated Trump's lead over President Joe Biden since reporting her office on July 21. However, her edge has diminished somewhat throughout the course of recent months, cresting at 3.7 places in late August, as per 538's weighted surveying normal. According to 538's election forecast, Harris is expected to win 53 times out of 100 times, while Trump is expected to win 47 times. Nate Silver, a political analyst and statistician, estimates that Harris's odds are 52.2 to 47.6, and he states that he has never seen an election in which the forecast spent more time in the vicinity of 50-50. The most recent polling average from Real Clear Politics shows that Harris leads Trump by that much. In the meantime, Harris holds a 2.5-point advantage according to 538's average, and Nate Silver's Silver Bulletin forecast has Harris leading by 3 points. According to 538's polling averages, Harris leads in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Nevada, while Trump leads in Arizona, North Carolina, and Georgia. However, all 7 swing states are within a single digit. According to a poll conducted by NBC News and released on September 29, Harris still leads Trump among Latinos, but the gap is narrowing. 54% of 1,000 registered Latino voters polled by NBC News, Telemundo, and CNBC supported Harris, compared to 40% who supported Trump, and 6% who said they were unsure who they would vote for. According to NBC, Harris has more support than Biden did when he was running against Trump. However, this support is still significantly lower than previous leads held by Democratic candidates, such as a 36-point lead in 2020 polling, and a 50-point lead in 2016 polling. The poll had a plus at 3.1 percentage point margin of error. Pre-banter overviews found Harris' surveying flood appeared to level, including a NPR PBS Marist review of enrolled electors taken September 3 to 5 that showed Harris driving Trump 49% to 48%, down from a noteworthy lead in August. The majority of post-debate surveys indicate that Harris won the debate, but not enough to significantly alter the race between the candidates. A September 19, New York Times Jack Siena poll of likely voters found that the majority of voters in every demographic praised Harris's performance at the September 10 debate, with 67% saying she did well and 40% saying the same about Trump. Harris was up 52% to 46% among likely citizens, and 51% to 47% among enrolled electors in an ABC News ear Ipsos survey, required days following the discussion on September 11 to 13, basically unaltered from her important leads with likely citizens in late August and early August ABC Ipsos overviews, despite the fact that 63% of Americans said Harris won last week's discussion. A new national poll has found that the race for the White House is deadlocked with just 3 weeks to go until Election Day. Both former President Trump and Vice President Harris have 48% of the support. According to the October NBC News poll, Trump gained support, up from 44% in September, while Harris lost support over the past month, from 49%. Approximately 4% of respondents stated that they were unsure of who they would vote for or that they would not vote for either candidate. This percentage is lower than the 7% found in the September survey. NBC noted that 10% of respondents say they may change their mind before the election. Despite the fact that fewer people are unsure about their chosen candidate than in previous surveys, the survey found that Harris has significantly more support than Trump as the campaign for Harris expands its efforts to attract black supporters. Harris leads among black voters with 84% support compared to Trump's 11%. She also leads among younger voters between the ages of 18 and 34, with 58% support compared to 37% for the former president. Among white college-educated voters, Harris has 55% support, while Trump is in last place with 41%. Harris has 23% support, but Trump has 72% support among rural voters. He additionally enjoys a benefit among white citizens and white electors without professional educations. According to NBC, the gender gap is the largest. Harris is supported by 55% of women and 56% of men. Trump is supported by 56% of men. A compilation of polls shows that Harris leads nationally by 2.9 percentage points, as stated by the Hill Decision Desk HQ. The NBC News poll included 1,000 voters from October 4 to 8. It has a 3.1 percentage point error margin.